Hi guys! It has been quite some time since I updated. I look like shit today because it's mommy business now. And I had makeup on yesterday, so it's kind of like I look worse today. Anyway, so I had my baby. Baby! This is Juniper Ray. And she is the sweetest baby ever. I know. If I'm not just saying that because she's my baby, but I am saying that because she's my baby. She's the best baby ever. She's pretty perfect. So I kind of want to go over my birth story with you guys. So hopefully she will cooperate while I talk. And she's kind of chill right now. So I went into labor the day of my due date. I was very happy about it because I didn't really want to go. I was like so over being pregnant. But I went into labor the day after my due date, or the day of my due date. Had her the day after my due date. So Alec's mom, my husband Alec, his mom came in the day of the due date, and I started having contractions that day. I want to say in the morning ish, but I knew that they were like out of the ordinary, like they weren't Braxton Hicks, they were the beginning of contractions, but they weren't really, they were hurting, but it wasn't like that bad. So I kind of just like wrote it out all day. We went to the airport, picked up his mom, came back, made dinner, and by dinner time they were really starting to pick up, but they still weren't too bad. I had messaged or called my midwife and let her know that I think it was the real deal, but I wasn't quite sure because they weren't consistent enough yet. So she told me to like call her back in an hour, and if I feel like they need to come, then definitely let them know. So I let an hour pass by, and they were just getting more constant. So I was just like, yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the real deal. So the midwives come. We start filling up the tub, and I'm laboring, and they're getting worse. I'm starting to get very vocal. And Alec, being the best partner ever, he breathed through every contraction with me. The warm water felt really good. I think she really likes hearing my voice. She's just staring at me while I'm talking. They had me kind of go back and forth between like the tub, and they said, try and go to the toilet and sit down and see if you can get a little further dilated. So I had them check me a couple times. I think only 2 times. Like the first time I had them check me, I was 6 centimeters dilated, and then the second time I had them check me, which was in the morning after laboring all night, was 10 centimeters, but I still have like a little like lip of cervix right whatever, like open, whatever, or not open, kind of still there. So my next contraction, they had me trying to push a little and see if they can get that lip all the way open. And I'm not sure if they ever did, because I couldn't handle the pain anymore. Because they broke my water. Sorry, I'm jumping. They broke my water. And that was a crazy sensation in the bed. And then it was time to start pushing. Well, I'm pushing, and the pain is just unbearable. It's hurting so bad, and I get to the point where I just can't take it anymore. And I said I want to go to the hospital, which the hospital is about a 15-minute drive from our house. So the midwives kind of tried to talk me out of it a little bit. Like they were like, you're so close, you can do this. And I couldn't do it anymore. It hurt so bad. So we start getting everything ready. We get into the car. My midwife is pretty convinced I'm going to give birth in the car because she said that was like that close. but I didn't care. I really needed to go to the hospital. And she even assured me, she was like, just to let you know, you might be able to get IV pain meds, but it's too late for an epidural. And I was just like, I don't care, get me there. So we're on our way to the hospital. I'm in the back of the car. My midwife's right beside me. Alex driving. I'm hollering like a crazy wild banshee, and it's just, and I have oxygen on because my midwife brought oxygen tank. And go lay down, honey. Go lay down. And yeah, so we made it to the hospital. It was really funny because my midwife had warned me. She was like, so when we get there, we're gonna go through a waiting room that's not the birthing unit yet. So people are probably gonna stare at you. And sure enough, they were. They get a wheelchair, and I'm getting wheeled through this waiting room, and I go and I have a contraction, and I am just hollering like no one's business. So then we get to the room. Hi. Yeah. So then we get to the room, birthing room, and my midwife had called ahead of time to let them know we were coming. So they're already ready for me. There's probably like 6 or 7 people in there. I don't even know. I was in a completely different world. I hop up onto the bed, and then I start pushing, and I'm getting so angry at this doctor because she keeps telling me one more push, and I'm like pushing with all my might, and she's not coming out. And I'm just like, you keep telling me one more push, and she's not out yet. I was just so over it. It's too late for any pain. I didn't even get IV meds. It was too late for any of that. So finally, I feel her head coming out, she was crowning, and I feel it coming out. And when they say the burning ring of fire, it's the no joke. That shit burns. It felt like I was getting ripped in half. Just saying. So I guess her head gets out, and then she gets stuck. Her shoulder gets stuck. So then they said, you have to flip over on all fours. So the millions of people that were around me, not really millions, but the 4 people that were around me, that was like my midwife, Alec, and then I think a couple other people, and then there was a doctor. And then so I flip over on all fours, which is a good thing I didn't get an epidural, because that I don't even know could have been possible if I would have gotten an epidural. So I flip over on all fours, and they're like, okay, now push. And I'm pushing, and I'm on all fours, and then she finally comes the rest of the way out. Yeah, I know. Do you like my voice? Because you're being really cool right now. So she comes all the way out finally, and it was just like the biggest relief that I've ever felt in my life. Like, it was just like the pain was instantly gone. And then, of course, whenever I delivered the placenta, it kind of came back a little bit, contractions delivering the placenta. But it was like I can't even explain what a relief that was once she was out. So I guess it took 55 seconds for her to come completely the rest of the way out, because she was so big. So let me tell you, she was 9 pounds, 11 ounces. 9 pounds, 11 ounces you were. No wonder I was in so much pain. And then whenever she came out, I guess she was a little limp, but on her way to the table, she, came to life, I guess. So she started crying and stuff. And then Alec went over and put her first diaper on her. He was really bummed that he didn't get to cut the umbilical cord because of the nature of her getting stuck and everything happening so fast. They just quickly had to cut the cord so they could get her over to the table and make sure she was okay and her shoulder was fine and her collarbone, I guess, things like that. So, and then I was in the hospital for just that night, and then left the next day. And yeah, so that's the birth story in short. Had her the day after my due date. Yeah, and she's pretty perfect now. She is a month and a week. Wait, let's see. How old are you? You're 6 weeks. You'll be 7 weeks on Tuesday. She'll be 7 weeks on Tuesday, and she's been a joy. She's pretty good. She has her nights and days figured out. She definitely is awake more during the day, and she sleeps more at night. But I'm not going more than 2.5 hours, I would say, of sleep. Stretches of sleep so far, because she stirs and she wakes up and she gets hungry. But I'm hoping that it kind of gets longer. I'm waiting for that night where like we go to sleep and I wake up and it's been like 4 hours. That I'm really excited about. But we've had plenty of outings. Alex's family was here for 6 weeks, and his sister just left last week, so it's now been me and Junie, and Alec is working, but so it's just us three now, and I'm going to start looking for a job soon, because it's getting to be about that time. It's going to kill me leaving her, though. And yeah, she's starting to listen to me more, following my voice. She's starting to coo more and smile, and she's just going around a great baby. She doesn't cry too much. I don't think she cries more or any more than out of the norm. So sorry it's been so long, but it's been kind of crazy, and family's been here and stuff like that. So now that we have a day to ourselves, it's Saturday, so we're kind of taking it easy. We have to go do run some errands later, but yeah. So yeah, this is my baby. I made a baby. We made a baby. Me and Alec made a baby, and she is looking more and more like me whenever I was a baby every day. But let me just give you this. Just look at this. She's looking at me. Hi. Oh, say hi. Say hi, world. Say hi, world. That's you. Do you see you? Yeah. So, I will update, like I usually do. I won't go as long as I did this time. It was just obviously crazy, hectic, new mom, new baby. It's kind of awesome not being pregnant anymore, though. I'll tell you that. I can drink beer and bend over correctly and all kinds of stuff. So, alrighty. Well, I just want to give you guys a quick update there. Until next time, I'll probably try and update you with her at her 2 week or not 2 week, 2 months when she's 2 months, which is not too long from now. So, yeah, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.